Good afternoon, everyone. This is Jeremy here at ExtremeWeatherTracker.com, updating your tropical weather at 12:25 p.m. on August the 15th, 2011. We have a few things to talk about in the tropical Atlantic today. The first is Tropical Storm Gert, which is located here just to the east of Bermuda. We also have Invest 93L that's trying to make a comeback here just to the east of the Lesser Antilles. Now, over the weekend, I didn't do any updates. I'd usually take the weekends off, but we did have Tropical Storm Franklin, which formed here off the screen to the north of Bermuda and made its way out to sea. So, actually, Tropical Storm Gert here is our seventh named system. So, we have our seventh named storm here, which is Tropical Storm Gert, and she is currently a 50 to 60 mile per hour tropical storm just to the east of Bermuda. Now let's go to the floater. This is that's the wrong one. That's Tropical Storm Gert. Here we go. Here's Tropical Storm Gert, and as you can see, this is Bermuda located right here. So you can see she's got a nice cyclonic turning here. We got some nice outflow going here to the north, and definitely a warm core system center located in here. But it's passing about probably 100 miles to the east of Bermuda here, and is forecasted to turn more to the northeast and make its way into cooler waters. So Bermuda, you may get a shower, a thunderstorm, maybe some enhanced rain chances out of this, as some of these outflow bands make their way back into the rotation here and give you a little bit of showers, thunderstorms, maybe a little bit gusty winds. Other than that, the impacts to Bermuda should be minimal, as the storm, the worst convection of the storm should pass off to the east side of Bermuda over the next few hours. So Tropical Storm Gert making its way on out to sea, which is our seventh named storm of the season. So definitely things are picking up. What I want to focus on today is 93L, and this is the old remnants of 93L that the National Hurricane Center had deactivated, and it has since basically come back to life here in the warmer waters. Let me turn on the lat long plots. You can see we're here around, it's located here in between 55 and 60 west, and the water temperatures west of 50 is basically very warm. So I had an idea that this may actually come back to life once it got a little further to the west. And as you can see, once it gets on into the western Caribbean here, we have I turned the sea surface temperatures on. We have a band of 29 degrees Celsius sea surface temperatures, so the waters in here are very, very warm, so definitely could support development. The only problem I see with 93L is right here just south of Hispaniola and Haiti, in this area of the world here. There's some very strong easterly trade winds in this area here, and that usually retards development or hinders development, and this is sort of like a dead zone in the tropics right here. So maybe we'll see 93L move into this area and then lose some of its convection before maybe a refiring in this area of the world. The water temperatures and the sea surface, sea depths in this area of the world, are very, very warm, sustain development very well. So I believe once 93L can make it into this area, possibly even into the Gulf of Mexico, we may see it flare up and surprise us. Also want to talk about the wave just coming off Africa. And as you can see on the last loop of the satellite view here, you see this strong wave making its way off Africa. Now there is quite a bit of dry air to its north getting drawn into the system, but it should make its way west and make its way out of that dry air over the next few days. And actually the models are picking up on this. This is what I wanted to show you. This is the GFS run, and this is out 360 hours, and it's showing a very, very powerful hurricane here impacting the Louisiana-Texas coastline right in here, sort of like a Rita of 2005. Now this is too far out to be trusted to any degree, but I just wanted to show you this to make a point that this is the kind of pattern that I've been talking about coming up that's going to favor systems coming a little farther west, getting into the Caribbean, then possibly making it into the Gulf of Mexico. And I'll show you what I mean. This is the 500 millibar heights for North America, and you can see the system down here just crossing the Yucatan. This is a Yucatan here, and this is Cuba. And you can see the system here, but notice this big Texas high pressure ridge has been blocking these systems from coming into the Gulf of Mexico throughout the whole summer. But notice what's happening. You see this trough located over the northern hemisphere with a very strong low pressure system over here over Alaska, and you'll notice this high pressure system setting up over this blocking ridge setting up over Canada, and you'll notice this high pressure system that's been setting over Texas is actually wanting to scoot to the north and west and set up maybe over the Rockies over here. So that would definitely open the door, and you can see the Azores Bermuda High here actually building in a little farther to the west here. As you can see, this is the high pressure system located here, and that would open the door here for there to be a weakness in the mid-Atlantic here, or the central Gulf of Mexico rather, for this storm to actually feel that weakness and be drawn further to the north. So that's definitely a dangerous pattern that's setting up, and I've been talking about this for the last few videos that I've been doing. So everyone here in the Gulf Coast states needs to stay tuned and definitely keep an eye on 93L, which is over here, and this next system that's coming off of Africa, as the models, although the models may be completely wrong about what's going to happen with this system once it gets this far west, it's telling us that the pattern is definitely setting up for there to be a situation and to where the east coast of the United States and even the Gulf of Mexico needs to watch out, because the pattern is becoming more favorable, that the weakness is going to be more to the west. The high pressure system is going to move in a little further west from the Azores and the Bermuda High, and then this high pressure blocker that's been setting over Texas is actually going to move out and actually open the door for the Gulf of Mexico, as it were, for a storm to come into the Gulf of Mexico. So over the next few days, we definitely need to be mindful of this. But once again, I want everybody to be get your hurricane preparations finished if you haven't already done that, because this is the time of year from August the 15th to October 15th. Climatologically, these 2 months will be the most active of the hurricane season coming up. So as you can see here, 93L making its way on into the Caribbean. We'll see what happens. Actually, the remnants of 92L, which if you go to the website, you'll see the models are still up. Actually, it's actually getting absorbed into Tropical Storm Gert, so I don't think we'll have anything to worry about 92L as it moves on out with Gert on out to the north and east. But the next 2 systems to watch are going to be 93L, and then farther to the east, I talked about the tropical wave coming off of the coast of Africa. So once again, I hope everyone has a great afternoon. This is Jeremy here at ExtremeWeatherTracker.com. That's it for today, and I'll see you all again soon.